CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Wednesday morning. One person was killed in a deadly police shooting last night on the city's east side. Police say officers saw someone they recognized, and after running his name through their system, they found out he had a parole violation and a long criminal history. The assistant police chief says the officer's patrol car was hit. The officer thought he was shot and was taken to the hospital but wasn't hurt. This morning, police are not releasing the name of the man who was killed. At least 14 states are suing the social media platform TikTok. They're alleging it harms young people's mental health, physical health, and well-being. California's Attorney General claims the social media platform preys on young people's inability to self-regulate or limit their time on social media and uses likes and comments to try to manipulate and rob users' sense of self-esteem. TikTok confirming in a statement it disagrees, and TikTok saying it provides robust safeguards for users, especially those under the age of 16. Republican vice presidential nominee Senator J.D. Vance calling out the Biden administration's electric vehicle regulations. This comes following a rally in Detroit yesterday at Eastern Market. Vance says the rules will lead to fewer auto jobs in Michigan. He also pushed back on claims the new Trump administration would end a $500 million grant to General Motors that would convert a Cadillac plant into an EV plant.
I think that Michigan auto workers deserve more than the table scraps at Kamala Harris's Green New scam. That's what we're talking about.
Meanwhile, First Lady Dr. Jill Biden will be making a stop in Michigan next week. She's expected to focus on reproductive rights and financial freedom. It's the day Tigers fans have been looking forward to for more than a decade. It's the return of playoff baseball here in Detroit. Today marks Game 3 of the American League Division Series. The Tigers have tied things up at 1 and could clinch the series as early as tomorrow at Comerica Park. And of course, stay with CBS News Detroit this morning and afternoon. We're going to bring you all the action live from Comerica Park starting at 4. All right, let's go ahead and check in now with next weather meteorologist Troy Bridges for a look at that next weather forecast. Troy, good morning.
Good morning, Sandra. A cold start this morning as we do have a frost advisory in effect for Lapeer County that goes through 9 o'clock this morning as temperatures will be dropping into the 30s for a good bit of the area, but especially in our northern zones. We are going to warm with lots of sunshine today to a high of 65 degrees. So a cool afternoon, but close to where we should be for an average high. We'll have winds out of the north and northwest, at times kicking up near 15 miles per hour. Not much cloud cover in store for the next couple of days. As we take you through next weather futurecast, you see a little bit of white on the screen. Certainly no rain in the forecast as high pressure continues to dominate. That is sinking air on top of us, allowing for lots of sunshine and also clear skies at night. And that's part of the reason temperatures are going to be dropping over the next few nights. Afternoon highs today look like this, going to 63 for the afternoon high in Lapeer, going to 62 in Pontiac, Ann Arbor at 64, 63 in Mount Clemens, 67 in Adrian, and 65 for Monroe. So a cool day, but again, closer to our average, which is the mid 60s to upper 60s across the region. Tomorrow morning, once again, the 30s for a large part of the area, 38 in Pontiac tomorrow morning, Howell at 34, 41 tomorrow morning in Detroit. In the next 7 days, we'll show plenty of sunshine through Friday, a high of 77 by Friday after a couple of days in the 60s, and then we're back to the 60s for the weekend with rain chances at 30% on Sunday, and then much cooler air, Sandra, by next week. Highs only in the 50s. Back to you.
Troy, thank you. That's a look at your headlines on this Wednesday. We'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.